Hi, all, and welcome to my humble abode. Well, today, the book of the week is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff by Richard Carlson, PhD. Now, this book is about, it's basically just advice. It's about a hundred little short, advisable sayings and things to let you know how not to sweat the small stuff. And this book, it also goes along with a lot of the readings that I've already went through as well, patience and whatnot. It has a little saying, it has a few sayings. I put some bookmarkers in here because I wanted to touch on a few of these little things because I think they're good. Um, one is repeat to yourself, life isn't an emergency. And I like this little one, this little moment because they're not really chapters. It's like 1 or 2 pages of basically advice on how to get through the small things and how to overcome the things that come up in our lives and make us dwell on the smallest thing. It's like, that saying they say, don't cry over spilt milk. This is kind of an extension of that, but it goes into details with little things that are specific to your life. Now, the one that I was going on is number 22. Repeat to yourself, life is an emergency. And it's like we go into this mode where we have to clean the house, we have to get things done, and everything is on a schedule. Everything has to be done right now or on our specific schedule. And when it doesn't get done, we go into a frantic. And it also has, like, right after that, it has stuff that says choose your battles wisely. Like, a battle within yourself is something that you also need to acknowledge, and being patient with yourself, that has a little nugget on being patient with yourself, becoming a better listener. And see, all of us need that, and that goes back to having patience as well too. So that's how I say these books intertwine. To be a better person, you basically have to look into yourself and enjoy the environment, enjoy the people in your atmosphere, and go beyond that. Enjoy the people that are not in your atmosphere on a daily basis. It creates that patience, it creates that understanding that, number one, you're not alone. Number two, nobody's perfect. Number three, if you can be kind to those, then how can you not be kind to yourself? We are our biggest critics. We are our biggest cheerleaders. But for the most part, we dig at ourselves the most. We say, "Oh, I didn't get this done. I'm so stupid," and I refrain from using those words to myself most all the time. I refrain from that because I sometimes catch my children or people around me saying those things, and oh, that's not cool. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. It's just a way that you didn't see it. Now you're seeing it in a different light. I used to be that type of person where the first thing I said, "Oh, that's so stupid," or "Oh, I'm so dumb," or "I'm so stupid." And it's not cool because you're bringing yourself down, because unconsciously, your mind doesn't know that you're just kidding or you're just saying this for this moment. Your mind taking it in, and then unconsciously, this is what you think of yourself. This is what builds up. This is your unconscious conversation to yourself. Is that what you really want to put into your brain? And then you feed that stuff out without even knowing. And that creates that sweating the small stuff. You piling all these things and making everything seem as if it's such an urgency and such a no, no, no. It's not. Life is a journey. And this journey, hopefully, lasts a long time, a joyous long time. And let me see. Spend a moment of every day thinking of someone to thank. Now that's something that along this journey I decided, and when I wake up in the morning, 3 things that I need to be thankful for. That's in here as well. See, these things that tie in together, it makes me so happy because it just reiterates everything that I've already set in my mind that I need to do anyway. Set aside quiet time every day. See, I don't have a lot of quiet time, but that morning wake up, boom, that will be my quiet time. Yeah. Let me see. And also in this book, It says read articles and books with entirely different point of views than your own and try to learn something. See, on this journey, that's what this journey is about, learning new things, new ideas, a new way of thinking. This book also delves into training your brain to think a different way. That's what this whole book is about. These little ways of taking over your life. And it says it in the title. It says it in the title. Simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life. So that, guess what? That's all it's doing. This is what this book, that and the other books that I've suggested to you. I like this book. This is a book I read a while back, maybe about 2 years ago. So I pulled it out, dusted it off, and read it again. And guess what? It still remains the same. It's still a good read, and I love this book. I suggest it. Please go out and try it, look at it, read it, and use it. That's the thing. These books are things that you can use in daily life. Like I said, this was a book I bought 2 years ago, and it's back in my life. That's how you know something is good for you. That's how you know this is meant for you. Yes, yes. And in the end, it has suggested reads. Now, one thing that stood out for me as a suggested read is Deepak Chopra, The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. I plan on picking that book up and reading it, and I hope that it's as good as I think it's going to be. I'm going to do a review on that one as well. Yes, so that would be my review. I love this book. Go out and get this book. And I hope you enjoy it. Love yourself. This journey is really helping me. I hope it's helping someone else as well. Enjoy the book. Love yourself. Be great.